What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Pursuit of Destiny podcast. It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for yet another podcast, and I am so excited to be with you all here today, largely because I figured it out, guys and gals. I figured it out. I know now what this podcast is all about and what we will experience through this podcast. Now, you may be wondering, Ricky, what do you mean? Well, you now know what it's talking about. We've been listening to your podcast. We've been watching you on YouTube. We, have an idea of what you're been doing and things like that. Like, what are you saying? Well, hey, it took me episode 59. This is episode 59. And now I have a full understanding of what we will do each and every week, each and every podcast, and what you can expect, and which you even could tell other people they can expect as it pertains to the Pursuit of Destiny podcast. Now, I want to say this, right? I'm so excited. So just bear with me if I'm talking too fast. Just slow it down or whatever you need to do. But the excitement is real, okay? But anyway, what I am now in the understanding of is that we are here to help you access the cheat code to life. Now, I've said it before, and it's like, what is that all talking about? Well, we're here. And it's all within the name of the podcast, Pursuit of Destiny. I've been trying to figure out, what does this mean? How does this apply? What do I do with this? How do I explain this to people? What does it look like? So forth and so on. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I was in the sauna this morning, which is something that I do when I go to the gym, like Monday through Friday. I love going to the sauna. It's just relaxing, and I feel like it completes the workout. However, when I was in the sauna, I was praying. I was like, God, what is this for? What do I do? How do I help the people? What do you want me to do on this podcast, right? And so God talks, right? You ask God a question and God will respond to you, and so did God do this morning. And God was just pointing to me 3 points, right? And so it has to do with destiny, purpose, and passion. I'm explaining it to you just as clear as simple, and then if necessary, I will read it to you. But nonetheless, we're going to start with destiny. Destiny is like that end goal. So God gave me the example of destiny like an interstate, purpose as a car, and passion as like keys on the key ring, okay? And so I'm excited to get it to you all, so make sure y'all stay in with it, okay? And so with that being said, destiny being like the interstate. Why? Because destiny is a path. Destiny is a path that we all have the ability and capability to live along, which is why we're here, right? Destiny is something that allows for us to walk a path that's already been preordained, premeditated. It's already been laid out because of the chemical makeup or the makeup and DNA of an individual or a thing, right? If I was to give another example of the example, which, hey, just keep up with me and we're going to get to the end goal, okay? So, hey, here's a destiny of like a book, right? A book is put together. Here, I have a book right here. Boom. For those that are watching on YouTube, you can see the book. For those that are listening to the podcast, just flow with me, okay? But nonetheless, this book was created out of an idea, right? And so this book was then printed. The destiny of this book is to end up in somebody's hand, for them to read the book, for them to use the book, and potentially give the book to somebody else. That's the destiny of this book. When it was created, it was already destined to be read, to be applied, and then to be passed on, to be then do the same, right? It may be created in a way to have a shelf life or a longevity of, let's say, 50 years or 100 years. And then after that, the pages may break down, may deteriorate, and that may be the lifespan of that book. However, in between creation and 100 years, it will be read, it will be applied, and it will be passed down. That's the destiny of that book. Well, we believe here on this channel that everybody was born with a destiny, a path in which they will be able to walk along. Now, the benefit of walking along your specific destiny is because when you do so, doors will be open for you that you do not have to knock on. People will come to you with ways and opportunities for you to do what you do well in their arenas and areas of influence, right? Money will come chasing after you. You won't have to consider dollar amounts. You won't have to consider money. You won't have to think of any of those things. You'll just be able to walk that path and it will come to you. Here's another example of an example. I recently watched a podcast episode with 2 Chainz on, I believe, Earn Your Leisure. And he was talking about he don't even chase money anymore. Money chases him. Why? And I'm going to get to that. But nonetheless, he is walking along his destiny, right? And so why is it considered like an interstate? Because there are many different exits along an interstate. However, if you stay the path, that's the key point, stay the path of your destiny, you won't have to worry about the different exits and opportunities that may come your way that are detours to actually what you are supposed to be doing, right? So what does that look like for 2 Chainz? As the example goes, 2 Chainz may, as he's walking, going along his path of destiny, he may get an opportunity to be a manager at 10 McDonald's making $10 million. Like, wait a minute, like $10 million? He probably will pass it down because 2 Chainz has no business clocking in at McDonald's, even if it's 10 of them, to be a supervisor, right? That's just outside of his chemical makeup, what he does, what his lifestyle is all about, and who he is as an individual. Like, no, he's supposed to be living the high life. Like, that's what he does on YouTube and things like that. But nonetheless, that's a detour that he should not take. That's an exit that he should not take. He'll probably pass it up because he's going to continue down his destiny, knowing what he should be doing. How does he know what he should be doing and when not to take different exits and opportunities that come along his way? Because he is operating in his purpose, ladies and gentlemen. Boom shakalaka. There is the vehicle, right? When we are operating in our purpose, it is like a vehicle along the interstate of our destiny, okay? So when we operate in purpose, we go where we need to go, we do what we need to do, and we have the fuel to do it, which is why every day is exciting. Every day is like you are pumped up, you are filled up, you are fueled up, right? Which is necessary for a car. You have the oil going through your muscles and your bones, and you're just energized each and every day. People that are operating in their purpose feel like they're not working. They're not working. No day is another work day. No, it's another opportunity to go, to grow, to be all that they were supposed to be and go along those paths within their destiny, right? So they may get a phone call that says, hey, 2 Chainz may get a phone call that says, hey, we have this opportunity to do a concert. We need you to come out tomorrow. Are you able to do it? Yeah, I can do it, says 2 Chainz, because why? This is what I do. This is what I'm purposed to do. I make music, I rap music, I perform music. You call me up to do those things, that's what I do, right? And know that there's payment on the other end of him executing and living out his purpose. What is your purpose? Do you know your purpose? You may not right now. However, we're going to get to that, okay? So just stay in with us. So, purpose. That is what happens when you operate in your purpose. You have blinders to the nonsense that may come your way, right? But you're able to live out fully what you were created here to do. Everybody was put here on earth with a purpose, okay? Nobody was put here by accident. No matter what your way to earth, planet earth was, we all have a purpose, okay? And you have to dig down sometimes to get into the knowledge of it. Sometimes you have to pray. Sometimes you have to meditate. Sometimes you have to write. Sometimes you have to just take some time, meditate, and find time for yourself, okay? But we all have something that we were put in this earth to do. I want to read what I wrote down in the sauna, right? As I was talking about purpose, but it says purpose is the vehicle along the path to destiny, right? We were all given a divine purpose to carry out on earth. When purpose is fulfilled, life becomes enjoyable. Don't you want to enjoy life? Like, don't you want to be able to be excited about each and every day you have an opportunity of life and in life? Well, purpose. Living in purpose allows for you to do so, right? Not only that, but it allows for you to enjoy life fully. Many people live each and every day frustrated, mad, in circumstances that they don't technically want to be in. Some are not even proud of the job that they have because they're just trying to make ends meet. However, when you operate in your purpose, money finds you, opportunities find you, people come to you asking you to do what you do for payment, right? And so, hey, life is already preordained. Life is already set for you to live enjoyably, joyfully, and without any cares in this world, okay? So you may be wondering, how do I find my purpose? Like, what about that passion thing? What about that keyhole thing? Well, here it is. So you have destiny, which is the path. You have like an interstate, right? You have purpose, which is that vehicle, okay? I'm not going to limit you to a car, sedan, or SUV. It's your vehicle, okay? Be who you are and you do what you do. It may be a motorcycle, you just fast. But nonetheless, you know your vehicle, okay? But anyway, now we have passion. How does passion come into this equation? Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. What are you passionate about? What things are you excited about? What things do you feel like I have a part to play to make this world a better place, to make my community a better place, to make my family a better organism, right? To make my friends better? Like, what is it that you're passionate about? It may be cooking, it may be sewing, it may be cleaning, it may be speaking, it may be I just want to be in front of a camera. That's something that you're passionate about. It may be makeup, right? What are you passionate about? And I say explore those things. We say explore those passions, because the passion that you're passionate about may be tied to or linked to the purpose that you were created in this earth to fulfill, okay? And why do you say maybe, Ricky? Well, largely because when you start to go and try different things that you're passionate about, you get to really find out, is it something that I'm actually passionate about, or is it something that I saw somebody else do and I said to myself, I could do it better, I should do it better, or I like the money that they're making doing it, so I have a passion now to do it too, right? And you may realize that no, this is not really something that I really like to do. This is actually work for me. Like, I'm having to build myself up and have the courage to do it each and every day. Well, no, that actually may not be your purpose. However, it's a key ring, right? Because different keys open different doors. And what you want to be able to do, what we want to be able to help you do, is unlock that door to your purpose, which will then lead you to that path of your destiny, okay? And so we're going to try different keys. We're going to ask you to try different keys, try different passions, try different things that you're excited about, different things that you're motivated about, different things that you do without somebody actually asking you to do. Certain things that you're like, man, like, I see an opportunity for change to take place, and I feel passionate to be that catalyst that invokes change. What are those things? Start writing those things down, okay? Because within those things, it will then lead you to that thing, which could be a many of things, right? And I even say that to say, like, don't feel like your purpose is just one thing. No, your purpose could consist of a idea, it could consist of an activity, it could consist of something that just looks like something that then does many things from there. However, we are going to help you find your purpose. And on this channel, what we are going to do is three things, right? We use passion, we use purpose, and we use destiny to help you, to inspire you, to motivate you, and equip you, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the things that we're going to do. So we're going to talk those things through. We're going to show you how passion will allow for you to then lead to your purpose, which actually will allow for you to walk and to live along your destiny. However, what I want to do is read to you as well what I wrote about passion. It says, passion is the key ring that will get you to the key that will start the vehicle of purpose. Passions start off for various reasons, right? Which we already talked about. You may be passionate because of a traumatic event that took place in your life. You may be passionate because you want to get or your circumstances, however, or get, to your circumstances. However, the passionate key that's linked to your heart's purpose will start you along the path of pursuing destiny, right? And so what I was fumbling upon is with the idea that, you may have a passion to a key that just may get you out of your circumstances, right? You may be passionate about getting out of that home, maybe passionate about getting out of your apartment, passionate about getting out of your current job. And that just may be the fuel that just gets you going, right? But that may not lead you to your ultimate purpose. However, it gets you started along a particular path, which is cool, right? Some people just need to start. And that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about starting things. We're going to talk about doing things. We're going to talk about fumbling through things that will ultimately get you to your purpose, because not everybody gets it right the first time. However, once you start, you're able to then get to that destiny, get to that destination, because you made the first step. Don't be fearful. Don't be so concerned about taking the first step. Why? Because when you do so, you'll then begin to make that path and make that stride to get to your ultimate purpose, which will lead to that cheat code, ladies and gentlemen, which is your destiny, which allows for doors to be open that you did not have to knock on, that you did not have to walk through to get it open. No, it'll be open for you. Opportunities will be made. People will be coming your way. Money will be chasing you, and opportunities will be knocking for you to answer. So, with that being said, great people, I'm excited. I'm so excited because I see where we are going to go. We're going to create, like we talked about in other podcasts, Destiny Tribes, but more than anything, opportunities for people to be able to come together, okay? Because we know accountability goes a long way. And when we start talking about goals, when we start talking about plans, when we start talking about different achievements that we want to do and achieve this year and each and every year going forward, having that community and that circle around us, the tribe, right, will help us to be able to stick to it, to live it out, and to see it through. And that's what we want for each and every one of you. So, like I said, we have something big coming up on Friday, which is going to be our first interview, first of many interviews with people that have used their passion to find their purpose, and now it's just fulfilling their destiny, right? And so we're going to talk to them. We're going to find out the different things that they had to go through, the thoughts that they had to overcome, and the inspiration and motivation that keeps them going. So with that being said, great people, make sure you tap in and tune in on Thursday. We're going to help develop that business owner, that business leader on the inside of you. And then on Friday, we're going to start our interviews, okay? And we're going to keep going and growing from there. And you're going to do what you need to do to make sure 2022 is the year to remember. So with that being said, great people, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And until then, don't just live life, but pursue destiny daily. Okay, great people? Peace. Love you.